This past Shabbat was Parshat Chayei Sarah, and tens of thousands flocked to the holy city of Hebron, but tensions continued as the government prepared to expel the Jews of Peace House, and resistance efforts continued. Over 20,000 traveled to Hebron this Shabbat, as Jews around the world heard the portion of the Torah recounting the purchase of the Patriarch's Cave, the Me'arat Machpelah in Hebron, by Avraham Avinu. Hundreds remained Saturday night to show support for Jews trying to hold on to the Peace House, a 4-story building purchased from an Arab, though the Arab in question has since claimed the sale was false, despite video evidence to the contrary. The case was brought to the Supreme Court, and the justices said the civil courts must determine the ownership, but said they found the weight of evidence in favor of Arabs. One of the hundreds of people who have moved into the building to show solidarity is Shas Knesset member Zev Nissim. Saturday night, government forces spotted a group of youths attempting to enter Area A of the West Bank, near a Hebron area outpost. The forces prevented the youth from continuing and held up one of them after he refused to leave the site. Following the incident, dozens of boys and girls gathered, with one youth being accused of assaulting a police officer. Another Jewish nationalist was detained later on. Following the arrest, dozens gathered outside the police station to protest the detainment. Later there was an altercation between a police team leaving the station and a group of young Jews. At the same time, Jewish nationalists working to keep Peace House under Jewish ownership have rejected offers of help from the Council of Jewish Communities in Judea and Samaria, the Yesha Council. This, according to one of the organizers of resistance in Peace House, Daniela Weiss. The decision to reject the council's help was made by the forum managing the Peace House and was accepted by all the relevant nationalist groups, Weiss said. Among the organizations which rejected the Yesha Council's attempts to participate were the Land of Israel Faithful, Women in Green, Chomesh First, and the Jewish Heart, Halev HaYehudi, among others. Yesha Council members pushed the activists to include the council in resistance to the eviction of Jews from the Peace House, but the option was rejected despite offers of financial assistance. The forum refused the offer of help because of the collaboration between the Yesha Council and the government during the expulsion of Gush Katif, according to Daniela Weiss. At the same time, the Jewish Council of Hebron attacked Defense Minister Ehud Barak and Public Security Minister Avi Dichter, saying both men were maliciously misleading the public. The ministers both claimed Jews would be evicted from Peace House due to a high court ruling, but there was no such ruling, the council said.